What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm sure you guys did end up seeing the video about the new Ferrari that was part of the Year 3 pass. And with that, I was like, you know what? Let me check out the Zenvo Aurora as well. I gotta admit, guys, this thing looks absolutely insane. I do love the look of it. I love how you can actually see the suspension coming up in the back of the car there as well. And do not worry before you say I am also about to customize this thing. But I was like, you know what? Let me take an outside look at this car first and kind of see this. Also, that one car in Burnout Revenge, dude, I could see it from this thing just slightly, just slightly. Let me look at the interior now. So here's the interior, guys. So you will see the gear indicator is working there, which is a great thing to see. I love the way this looks. Okay, let's see here. So obviously there's not a ton going on. If you guys are looking for like the Ferrari's interior or something, that's obviously going to be looking a little bit different than this thing. Kind of reminds me of McLaren just a little bit. I know it isn't. It's a Zenvo. But it does kind of remind me of the McLaren, like how the front middle piece comes up there. And then you guys will notice how normally the McLarens have like a screen in the middle there. But I kind of see it. I kind of see it. Without further ado, though, let's go customize this thing here quick. Let's see. So customize visual part. And wait a minute. Colors. You know what we should do, bruh? We should do green. I think we should do green. Let's do green. Visual parts, though, let's see. So we have some, okay, so we do have some customization. A little bit more than I thought. I do like the way that scoop looks. So we have the painted, the regular, carbon, which was the one that it does come with. And then we're also, you know what? I'm going to go with this one here, 27 grand. By the way, guys, I'm sure it will get fixed eventually. I don't know when, but my goodness, the menu of this game is so laggy after this update, dude. Like, I'm just moving things around, it like glitches out and stuff like that. But oh, that's yellow. We got yellow headlights. That's pretty cool. It's gonna make that. Wait, let me go back. Carbon. Okay, it is different. I'm not losing it. Oh, look at that one. That's kind of wild. And then you got the yellow there. Huh. You know, I don't know if I like the yellow headlights, although I could see like a monstrous like snake type of look, you know what I'm saying? With like the eyes there, kind of remind me of like a snake, and then the way the mouth is, I could kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting for like a tongue to pop out at me or something. It would kind of be funny. I don't really like that one. I think I'm going to leave that stock. Not going to touch that. Moving over to the next part, you could wide body this thing, bro. Is that really necessary, though? You got the big canyons on the front. Honestly, I'm probably going to leave that stock. Oh, yeah, we got regular wheels. We have one official. Ain't nobody touching common wheels, bro. Ain't nobody touching those. We got ivory tower wheels. Um, you know, some of the ivory tower wheels are not bad. I'm not surprised they have their own wheels. I kind of thought they were going to do that. Could I You know what, though? The stock wheels look kind of nice on this car, if I'm being real. You know what, though? BBS also looks kind of nice, bro. I'm not going to lie. Let's add the BBS to it. Finally got BBS. I should probably buy every wheel. I think I should buy... Oh, customize a square? Oh, look at that. So you can now customize your wheels. Finally, bro. I am just so glad they did this. It took so long for it to happen, dude. But you know what? We finally got there, man. We finally got there. I'm just so glad they did this, dude. It took a while. And I can make my wheels look kind of funky. How about I don't do that? And real wheel. Oh, so you can do difference on both. Yep. That's cool. I'm going to leave that, though. Let's go to the next one. Wheel size, leave that. So that's 3,000. I love that you can actually paint wheels, dude. It's still crazy to me how long that took. You know what I'm saying? Let's lower it just a little bit. I'm not going to camber this. That would look really funky. And I hit the wrong button. Bro, we lagging. I'm telling you. We lagging through the menus, dude. I'm serious. We really are lagging through the menu. And I just realized on the other car I didn't hit the right button. That's a little unfortunate. So I'm going to leave that there. Let's apply that. Move back to this. Let's move that down a little bit. Right about there. Apply that. Caliper color. Maybe I could do a green to like match the car. I'm saying maybe like a... Does that match it? Kinda. We'll go with that one. Mirrors painted. Then we're going to have the skirts. Why are you lagging so much? Stop lagging. Game is lagging so hard, man. It is wild to me. I don't... Yeah, I'm not wide bodying this thing. No. Makes it green and... Ooh. I just realized all that forged. Look at that, dude. That forged carbon is absolutely gorgeous. I love the texture of that, bruh. Probably one of my favorite things about the Performante as well. I just love the texture of it. Just looks so good, dude. Let's see. That's the first one painted it and then makes that green. That's actually kind of dope. Go with that. Rear bumpers. Let's see what we got. So that one. Oh, it changes the exhaust, bro. I just noticed that. I'm a little bit slow today. Yeah, I don't not really feeling those. And my interior is whatever this color is. And then I could do like I could make this thing like a bluish tint. Might look kind of cool in there, but You know what? Should I be weird? Blue seats, bro. Well, I got the weirdest spec of the Zenvo ever created. I'm not too upset about it. Let's do an overview, guys. So here's what I did to my car. I did end up adding the BBS wheels. It is such a nice thing they finally added that, dude. I know it took them a long time, my goodness, but we finally can paint our wheels properly. Really is great. Like, look how nice the BBS looks on there, bro. It's actually pretty solid, but as y'all know, we have to go do a top speed test with this thing now and see what the Zenvo can actually get to. You know, spawning back outside here, guys, with the Zenvo, I can't admit, and we're lagging again. Okay, and why is that car driving in the middle of the road over there, bro? But anyway, guys, do you see the background? Ain't it really pretty, dude? Also, checking out my car now after I customize it. This thing is sweet looking. I do love it. But without further ado, man, let's go do this top speed test, see and what this car can actually do. Because I am wondering if it's going to be... I'm going to say 300 miles an hour. That's what I'm predicting right now. I'm going to do a different straightaway, though, instead of going to the same one. Let's see. So I'm running into chemist set, which I'm sure everyone does know that, and you kind of need to run one anyway. But let's see. Down the hill and don't crash. 299 miles an hour, bro. I am very surprised. Let me get around to this straightaway, though, and do it again and see. Okay, let's see. 299 to 300 miles an hour, guys. So this thing pretty much has the exact same top speed as the other Ferrari that's also part of the pass. And to be honest, I still feel like both cars probably feel different. Like, to me, this car feels a little bit different on the analog stick. Like, when you're turning it, if I'm going to be real, like, kind of like the way the Ferrari looks and drives a little bit. Now, I'm saying more of the fact of how that thing is driving compared to this one. I do think this car looks way better, to be honest with you. But the Ferrari... that thing does feel a lot better, especially when racing that, so kind of have to compromise a little bit there. But besides that, let's go jump into a race here and see how this thing does. Man, I know they're probably never going to add it, but I really wish we would get regular class-based PvP, bro. Like, I know I've said that a lot, guys, but it would be so dang amazing to be able to jump into a race, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the car that I want to use and drive that car in the race and not have to switch to like off-road. I don't know, man. I understand the whole thing with grand races, like why people like it, but I just kind of wish we'd have a regular class-based PvP system, which I don't see happening. Okay, so jumping into the Zenvo Aurora here, can you please move out of the way there, buddy? I think I have this on level 1, and maybe that wasn't the best idea. Man, look how crazy the cockpit view in this car looks, bro. Looks pretty crazy. I love how you can see like the wheel bouncing around over there too. Kind of wild looking. I'm sure probably driving one of these cars in real life, man, it's got to be absolutely insane. Like, it's probably almost like how the Valkyrie is, like that car, when you have to wear like a headset in there or something like that, man. Just absolutely wild. Let's see. Well, I'm top speeding it right now at 290 something miles an hour. It is kind of crazy to me how the hypercars are balanced in this game. I do know in the Crew 2 it was a bit different and stuff like that, but in this game, dude, it seems like a lot of them are around the same. But yet, even though some of them are around the same, a lot of the cars are still not good. Like, you have to have a decent handling model to the vehicle. Yes, you can use pro settings on it. I'm not saying that. But also, having certain pro settings on your vehicle, even if the car is terrible... car's still not going to be usable, man, because it will get outclassed by the better cars, which honestly every racing game has like a, I guess you could say meta, or like some cars are just naturally better than others, or in some cases some cars are randomly better than others. Kind of something you got to deal with there. But I do feel like the Zenvo is actually pretty unique, guys. Like, I do like this car. I think it is pretty dope. For me, though, like if I was going to race or like pick a hypercar, I would most likely pick the Ferrari from the past over this one. Now, the reason why I say that is this car and the Ferrari is from the past. So, if you guys do want to drive these cars, you have to buy the pass. I'm sure people will ask that question. Will these be added to the store? No, no, they will not. So if you do want to get them, you will have to buy the pass for them. And to be honest, I'd wait for a sale, as I don't know if these two cars specifically are really going to catch people's interest as something like a Lexus LFA. Am I right? Okay, so one thing I gotta admit here is I'm sure everyone does know at this point that I really don't tend to like sugarcoat things or anything like that, or like kind of glaze some of this stuff and all that, guys, with the updates in these games. So I have to be real here. This car is very cool, and so is the Ferrari as well. And again, these are both exclusive to the pass. But to be honest, man, I don't think these cars are really worth it for the pass itself. And I feel like in a way it's kind of odd that Ubisoft even picked these two cars for it. Like, I feel like they probably, if they were aiming at really selling the pass more, I really feel like they could have used a few other cars to really sell people. Like, if they wanted to, man, I know people are not going to want to hear this, bro, but they could have put the SVJ in there and the LFA. People would have bought the pass in a near instant, bro. But a lot of people might look at this and go, ew, that Ferrari's uglier. What in the world is a Zenvo Aurora? Like, I don't care about that thing. Y'all know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's something I was thinking about. Like, it's a cool car, don't get me wrong, but definitely an odd choice on Ubisoft's end. Do let me know what y'all think about the Zenvo in the comments below. Have you guys driven this car? Are you going to get it? Have you even gotten the pass yet? I'm probably guessing a lot of players have avoided it, but I really do gotta admit, it is an interesting vehicle, and I will also say thank you, Ubisoft, for giving me this content as well. I appreciate you guys for doing that, and I gotta be real, man. Like, I do respect y'all, but you all know I gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? So, everyone, I hope you all have a good day. Do let me know your thoughts on the Zenvo in the comments, and also, do you like the Zenvo or the new Ferrari? For me personally, like, if I'm gonna race or drive around, I do think I prefer the way the Ferrari feels over the Zenvo, at least for a stability standpoint.